Hey everyone, so today I decided to do a kind of different topic, something not everyone addresses. These are just some helpful tips on how to survive a plane crash. So, tip number 1 is that you should always leave your shoes on when you're on a plane because in case of an emergency, you're going to be running off of that plane, pushing people to the ground and everything. And the one thing you want on is your shoes, because imagine all the broken glass, the heat that there could potentially be, and sharp objects just lying on the ground, and all these things. You don't want to stand on these with your bare feet, obviously. Then the second reason is when you sit down, you should count the amount of rows in front of you and behind you to the nearest emergency exit in both directions, so that in case the front is stopped, you're like, alright, just 5 rows, and I'm out the back instead of 3 rows to the front. Just make sure you know where it is. Now remember, when you have those oxygen masks that fall in case of an emergency, you only have 15 seconds to grab that dangling mask, put it on your mouth and nose, like that, and breathe. Remember, when flying, wear warm clothes. You never know where you're going to end up. If you are flying from somewhere to somewhere else, where you fly over somewhere cold and you land in that somewhere cold for an emergency landing, and you are dressed for the summer because you're flying from the winter to the summer, and you're dressed for the summer because you're like, oh, I'm gonna get out the plane and it's gonna be hot. Well, in case you land somewhere cold, just be dressed warm. Plus, airplanes are cold. Also, do not drink alcohol or take any sorts of medications on planes. Well, I mean, take medication, but not the ones that makes you sleep, because this medication is going to put you to sleep. Duh! But not only is it going to put you to sleep, it is also going to make you unable to escape in case of an emergency. Now, this is something a lot of people don't think about, but I thought of it today when my mom told me to think about it. And it's true. So what if that man or woman who weighs 2,000 pounds, I know this is exaggerating a lot, but I'm trying not to insult anyone here because I have nothing against it, but say someone like that sat next to you, then obviously a girl like me has no chance of lifting them up and saving them. And so I would have to sort of figure out a way to escape, and I would feel horrible leaving that person behind. This is why I say, always, always sit in the aisle seat. Sit in the aisle seat so that in case of an emergency, you don't have to worry about getting out or anything, and you can be the first one off that plane and you're like, oh no, I'm getting out of here and I don't care about you guys, because I freak out on planes and I can't sit anywhere else but the aisle seat, or else I got like all claustrophobic and really scared and paranoid, and I'm like, no, and it's not good because I'm just scared of flying. There, I said it. So yes, those are the basics, tips on surviving a plane crash. Now also remember that it is more likely that you die on your way to the airport than in the airplane itself. So look at it this way: if you already survived the car ride or however you're getting to the airport, if you already survived that, you are more than likely going to survive the plane. Now if you die on your way to the airport, well, then you don't even need to worry about the plane anymore. There you go. See you guys next week.